Don't mind this little border, it just fell down. I've been saying for probably the past 20 minutes that this is weird. Like, just saying to myself out loud, like, bro, life is getting weird. This is weird, you know? And I'm saying that because it's like, I guess you can say, for my journey, it's been such a search as far as a higher consciousness, or elevating to the next level, studying manifestation and vibration and frequency and all this stuff, and actually thinking of myself or my being, like my life, as this little squiggly line. So that's I can say that's the point that I got to, where I was like, all right, let me take a step back. So let me rewind and take a step back. I was so I was researching that, and I was looking into researching, frequency, like Nikola Tesla says, if you want to understand the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, So studying or trying to get a better grasp of what each one of those are, like vibration. Like when you start looking into what vibration is, you start seeing that it's sound. And so what is sound? Like what causes sound? You got charges, and then so where do you get a charge? It's like you got to have a magnetic field and an electric charge, but what makes up the electric charge? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I know I'm not the only. I know it's not just me, because I know it's not. See, you out there too. So, and so in all that, and it got down to the point. I got to the point where it was I was really into atomic structure. So or the makeup of atoms. So protons, electrons, and neutrons, and then how electrons. I forgot the exact way that it was explaining it, but I got to where I was starting to do research on electrons, and I guess it was vibration. You got these three buckets, energy, frequency, and vibration. I guess I was in the vibration bucket, the vibration rabbit hole. And then somehow I ended up getting into, I made it to toroidal fields, and how they basically manifest instantly. And I remember coming across, I definitely saw it from Albert Einstein, or a quote from Albert Einstein saying how he believed that the whole of how we think of everything, I definitely came across a quote by Albert Einstein saying how he doesn't, or basically his statement said that how we think of things, this is made of atoms, and how atoms, is it the atomic structure? I don't know if that's the actual term for atom, the whole atom, like a neutron, electron, But it was saying that how he doesn't even really believe that is what all this is. That's just a theory. So I was like, and when I found that, it was when I stumbled upon scalar energy, or scalar waves. And so when I came across the fact that these brilliant geniuses, don't even believe in the atomic structure and how that stuff works, it was like, man, damn. You know, I'm like, just what? Like, where am I? Basically, like, where am I? And then, so I stepped onto, why I keep saying stepped? Maybe I did step on it. uh, Stumbled upon scalar waves. Is it scalar waves or scalar energy? And how they, through toroidal fields, how they, how scalar, how that, I guess I got some more digging to do because now it's like I'm trying to talk about it and I haven't. I'll just have to go. I know where to find the dude that did the research. I think I got like 2 or 3 people that I found other than Nikola Tesla, because we don't really have much information or that I've found that you can find on YouTube, on YouTube University. But it's like I got to the point of scalar waves and scalar energy, and it's like I stopped. It was just like, like I gotta take a step back, and that was probably like right before my Christmas break. So when did I leave school? I left school December 13th on that day. So it was probably like a few days before then. So like at home, it was just like, I don't know. It was just like, I don't know. It was like I came to a stop. I definitely experienced, was that? No, that was Thanksgiving. That's something totally different. But yeah, I was saying today that things it's weird. It's feeling weird, because, and I was saying that because I was saying things are weird because it's like, so I know, like once you know that your desires are instant, like the thought of you desire, or that thing the thought of that thing that you desire is already yours, and to bring it into fruition, you live as if you already have it. So like now it's like, all right, it's like I'm not gonna say that I ran out of desires, but it's like you run, like I'm just feeling like oh no, I'm not sure. I don't want to say something that it ain't. So like, thinking or when you accept things as true, as that is how the things are. Like me, I accept the fact that as I desire something, it's already mine. Therefore, I live as if I have it. Excuse me. So then it becomes, I wouldn't say hard to want stuff, or not, because it's not even like you want things. And really, the reason that I know that I feel this way is because I've experienced the thrill of wanting something and feeling it come closer, and then getting it, and it's like that peak, you're only going up. That surge of energy is building up until you get it, and then it's gone. That rush that you're getting is gone. So now that you know that every time that you want something, you're going to feel that, and it's just going to go away. It's like why? Like, not why as of, it's just a why of why would I even want, or not why, or it's more of a how can I, like, how can I psych myself out? How can I psych myself into wanting something again without, without the feeling going away. Or because at the end of the day, like, isn't that all that there? Isn't that will that be all that there is? Because if from my understanding, if we're thinking in terms of like pure energy being masculine and feminine, and then masculine being the actual manifestation, and the feminine being the 0 point energy field, everything that comes into this space, wouldn't that feeling always be the same thing? Wouldn't it always be that surge and poof, surge and poof? So now it's like, I don't know, have I reached have I reached the point? Like, which I don't think I have, and I would be, I'm not sure. Is it just knowing, you know, I have been loving people more. I love everything. Ever since I got like here, like I've been loving everything more. And I think that's really like it's all love. Like, and that feels great to say. It feels so good to say. I don't want to say it's an empty feeling, because at the same time, it's like I love feeling empty sometimes. Like, but when you realize that everything is, or that our body is 99.99% space, because atoms are 99.99, or atoms are 99.99% space, is like, I don't know. Anybody else feeling weird? You know, if anything, I love you. And I guess now that I brought up the scalar, do they refer to it as scalar waves? Scalar energy, the 0 point energy field, the 0 point. Yeah. I guess that's where my journey. I guess that's where I'm gonna pick back up, because I haven't dug it. It's like I've been, the things that I love to search and like use to learn more about myself, and not talking of, I don't know, is this going on my Celestial Exec channel, or will I start a new channel and talk and put this on there? I don't know. I refer to me. I'm not speaking as far as me, like this. Talking about, the the awareness. Who is that? Shut up. Give her a hot pocket. Maybe she'll leave. I'm just playing. It's good to hear noise. So yeah, that's where we're at. I'm not gonna say that's where we're at because I feel like there's more on that side. Stumbled upon, or not stumbled upon. I guess I can't say stumble because when you destined and you create it, and I've been there and I've been on that road and I know I've been on that road, so I'm not gonna say like I stumbled upon it like it's chance because it ain't chance. I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. I can't hear myself. I can't hear myself. So yeah. What was I saying? Oh, I guess that's where I'll continue dwelling into this. Excuse me. Into this search. And scalar waves. Uh, 0 point energy field. Seeing what I can dig up on that. Oh, the thing that I had stumbled upon was the ultradian cycles, which I've heard of circadian rhythm, and that was it at that particular time. But then I heard somebody probably like a week ago or something like that on a YouTube video speak on ultradian cycles. So I looked up ultradian cycles, and it's really somewhat similar to circadian rhythms. Circadian being something like, and it's not even really called circadian. I think it's like the Ridian cycle or something like that. But they're all biological rhythms. I'm pretty sure biological, something like that. I think it's biological rhythms. But the ultradian being something that happens more than once a day. Circadian being once every 24 hours. And then I think like Ridian or something, maybe is Ridian. The Ridian cycle, which is like seasonal, cyclical. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah.